Good evening. We are back. So, this is episode number 2, creative writing. Okay. So, let's continue from where we stopped last. And if you all have not gone through the first video, please go through the first video. Uh, and today is the episode 2, and we will have total 3 episodes for this series of creative writing. Okay, my name is instrucko Suchan Kamath, and let's begin the lesson. Okay, so as we begin, last time we had given you this homework, Matilda blurb. Okay, what was the homework? So this is the blurb that is given in the Matilda story, in the novel, blurb. Okay, so it's like a summary. And in the last class, we had learned about different kind of genres. So the homework that was given is to convert this genre, okay, from a story to a detective fiction genre. Okay, so let me show you all. So this is the Matilda blurb, which is there, the original Matilda story blurb. And our activity is to today write the Matilda story into a detective fiction story with the help of some adjectives. Okay. So first sentence was already given to you. See here. Matilda Wormwood is an extraordinary genius with really stupid parents. This is in the original novel. We as creative writing class, we are changing it into a detective fiction. So how do we do this? You are supposed to use adjectives and change them. For example, Matilda Wormwood is an dash detective with a crime to solve. So as you can see, the words have been replaced from the first sentence. So from extraordinary, genius, we have to write here that Matilda Wormwood was an intelligent detective with a crime to solve. You can see that these sentences have been changed to convert it to a fiction, detective fiction. So from really stupid parents, it has been changed to with a crime to solve. Okay. So the entire storyline changes when you are uh, changing the genre. So genre is the most important in creative writing of a story, okay, or any extract or a short story or a blurb. So now let us go ahead and change the next one. I have checked everyone's homework, so well done. I'm giving you some more options. So Miss Trunchbull is her terrifying headmistress who thinks all her pupils are rotten little stinkers. Okay. So this we have to change to fit into our detective story of Matilda. So for example, I will give here, I'm going to change headmistress, this word, to Miss Trenchbull is her terrifying suspect who thinks that all her pupils are rotten little stinkers. Now, but Matilda will show these horrible grown-ups that even though she's only small, she's got some very powerful tricks up her sleeve. This is the original. We want to change it to detective. So for this, but Matilda will show these horrible. I will change this horrible into split personality grown-ups. Okay. So here I'm building up a story where the characters have a split personality, due to which they probably get into some crime. Okay, one part, they are a principal of the institution, and the other part is they do some sort of crime. Okay, so I'm building up on that. So replacing the horrible as an adjective into split personality grown-ups. Okay. Um, she's got some very powerful tricks up her sleeves. Okay. So Matilda here has been mentioned as she's got some powerful tricks up her sleeve. Here I'm going to change this. And she has got some powerful detective skills up her sleeves. This is the change, which will change the entire storyline, okay, based on the change of the blurb. So this way, you can rework or modify an existing story. Whichever students is your favorite story, okay, whether it is the Three Little Pigs, or it is your Thirsty Crow, or the Rabbit and the Turtle, or any good stories that you all know and read about. It is possible to change them when you have learned about the genres, the different kind of genres. Okay, so this way is one of the way to overcome the writer's block by changing the genre of the blurb. Fine. And this is one of the way which is called as the triggers for creative writing. So genres form a very important part, one of the part for triggering creative writing. Because this is some things which you have added, correct? You have added these adjectives. They are not there in the original novel. Okay, so with a hint, like you want to convert it into your favorite detective genre, so you are adding these adjectives. Now we read the blurb and you will see that the entire storyline has changed. So anyone wants to read? Okay. So Matilda Wormwood is an intelligent detective with a crime to solve. Miss Trunchbull is her terrifying suspect who thinks all her pupils are rotten little stinkers. But Matilda will show these split personality grown-ups that even though she's only small, she's got some powerful detective skills up her sleeves. Got it? Yes? Great. So this way, you can copy this. We have changed the genre of the story from drama, comedy to detective. Great. So that was a discussion of the homework. Now we will go to today's topic, where we will see about one more famous novel, the children's favorite novel. Do you want to see which one it is? Let me clear this. Okay. It is none other than, okay, Harry Potter. There you go. So we are going to discuss about Harry Potter in our creative writing classes. Isn't that so fun and interesting? You like reading, you have read this. Yes, you have told me you have read these books. So let's go ahead, Ishan. Harry Potter activities. Okay, number one, write a description of this book cover. So this is a book cover on the left and the movie poster on the right. Okay. So can you describe what do you see on this book cover? Yes. Yes, you see the Hogwarts Express train. Very good. Correct. You see Harry with his glasses on. Very good. So what do you think, dear, that this train is going to do? Where is it going to go? Where is it going to take Harry? To Hogwarts. Well done. Yay. Yes. Okay. This train is going to take Harry and he's on the station to go to Hogwarts Express. Okay. So do you think that this story is going to begin right from inside the train first? Yes. Will this be a magical kind of a train with lot of incidences that will happen inside the train? Isn't it? Okay, so this is the beginning of the journey of Harry Potter to the Hogwarts University. Okay, fine. So this is the good description about the book. Now, can you tell which genre this book belongs to? First, we'll cover this book. Mm, tell me. So yesterday we had done the different kind of genres, right? In the last class. Drama, okay, good. Fantasy, okay. Fantasy in what sense? Okay, yes, we can. Okay, the magic that will happen inside the train, different kinds of magic. Good. Okay, very nice. Yes, so we can go with Harry Potter novel as a fantasy genre novel. Okay, that is correct. Now, what do you think the story is going to be about? So we have discussed this. Now about the movie poster, dear. See the movie poster, okay? J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Who are these? Who are all of this? What do you see in the movie poster? There is Hogwarts School, Harry Potter, very good. And there's a dangerous looking old person, a tall monster-like person. Yes. And there are some of Harry's friends along, his school friends along with him on a dark, starry night. Well done. Good. Okay. So don't you think so that the book covers are different? Yes. So this story book will have some other part of the story, and here he's already in the school and it's on a dark, starry night. So here there will be different set of incidences that will take place in this particular movie. So if you like to watch movies like such, it will help to build more creativity, more imagination. And in our creative writing class, we also show bits and pieces of this for all our students. I will show you today as well. Stay tuned. Okay, so we'll go one by one. Fine. So this is the about the book cover and the movie cover. You're supposed to write this descriptions on your book. Okay. Done? Let's go ahead. Okay. Harry Potter extract. Read and discuss the extract below from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling. Which genres appear in this extract? Identify any noticeable conventions. Okay. So this is the extract. I would want you to read it loudly in the class. Loudly. Okay. Well done. Very nicely read, dear. Must say. Okay. You have added all the annotations in your reading. Okay. That's excellent reading. It's very expressive and you've read it very well. Okay. Good. Now, based on this, did you find out identify some noticeable conventions, and which genre do you think that this extract belongs to? Drama, okay. Fantasy. Why do you think it is fantasy? Come on, tell me. The baby dragon, the birth of the baby dragon inside the egg, that itself is fantasy. Good. What else? What is the other noticeable things in your fantasy reading? Describe the dragon. It was like a crumpled, black umbrella, spiny wings. Very good. Skinny jet body. It had a long snout with wide nostrils. Very good. The stubs of the horn were bulging. Orange eyes. Oh my God. Okay. So the dragon had orange eyes. So that sparks imagination. Correct. You are able to imagine the baby dragon because of these set of adjectives that have been used in this uh, extract. These are the noticeable conventions which have been written in this extract. Okay. What is also called as adjectives. Fine. So it gives you a scope of imagination. And by reading only, you come to know that the description of baby dragon. I know you love reading, and this will definitely sparkle that imagination, right? Yes. Okay. So the baby dragon, it sneezed, okay? A couple of sparks flew out of its knot. Isn't it beautiful? Hagrid murmured. He reached out a hand to stroke the dragon's head. It snapped out its fingers, showing pointed fangs. Like that. Bless him. Look, he knows his mummy, said Hagrid. Okay, so what are they discussing here? That when the baby dragon comes out of the egg, so it has this kind of pointed fangs. Okay, the dragon fangs, which made Hagrid think that he's pointing out to his mummy. The dragon popped out of the egg and pointing out to his mummy with his fangs. So this has been described in the extract here. When one night they discover the egg splitting open, and see, so nicely it has been described, and this character of the dragon has been brought in the story. Okay, correct? Very good. So this is the extract from the story. Any questions? You have to note down these important adjectives regarding the baby dragon. Okay. This is a set of vocabulary today. Today's vocabulary words for the day. Okay, one question. Who is the author of Harry Potter? Of the series Harry Potter. What is the name of the author? Correct. J.K. Rowling. Question number 2. There is a character that is mentioned in this extract. What is the name of the character that is mentioned in this extract? Very good. Correct answer. Hagrid. Hagrid it is. You get 2 points. Third question. So, they heard a funny clicking noise. What was happening when they heard this? A cracking egg. Good job. Correct. You get 3 points. The egg was cracking. Okay. And last question, number 4. What was the color of the baby dragon's eyes? Orange. Have you seen any orange eyes colors? No, right? But the author has introduced this to their character. Orange eyes, crumpled skin. Yes. Stubs of horn. Do you know what's the meaning of stubs? Next question, stubs. Small little horns for the baby dragon. Okay, small horns on the head. Small, small stubs. They're called as stubs. Good. Please write that word also. Okay. So we have done from the book and the movie cover. Now we've come to the Harry Potter extract. Now are you eager for the next activity? Yes. Let's go. 1 second. Okay. Answer. Fantasy, correct? Fantasy is the genre of Harry Potter, where there are mythical creatures such as your dragon that we just saw. So that is a mythical creature, okay, like from mythology. Fine. So comedy, there is a comedy aspect dear to this extract where it is mentioning the last line is intended to make us laugh from the extract. Okay. So what was the last line? That the baby dragon, do you know it? Tell me. Good job. Yes. So the baby looks like the baby dragon is pointing to his mom. He knows his mom already. Yes, good. Now these are the lines which was funny. Okay, Hagrid thought that the fangs of the baby dragon were pointing to his mother. Okay, and that he already knows the mother because of his pointed fangs. Correct? So, you know, that was the comedy aspect of the extract. So please note this. Okay. So that was this. Now we will go to the fourth one. This is going to be interesting for you. So let's, you have written this all? Let me clear. Okay. So, surprise, your favorite part. You always wait for this, correct? Yes, we are going to watch a scene from Harry Potter. All right. Right here in your instrucko's creative writing classes. How exciting is that? Show me your thumbs up. All right. Okay, so let's begin the scene. I'm going to play the scene. However, at the end of the scene, you should be able to answer these questions. So watch carefully. How does this scene convey comedy? And question number 2, how does the tone change towards the end of the scene? So you have to do this too. You should be able to answer these 2 questions about comedy. What happens at the end of the scene? The tone, how does it change? I could see that you were enjoying it and it was quite engaging, right? Very good. Okay. So, what was the comedy part of the scene? The god that comes down, yes, from the heavens and suddenly knocks, and you are so scared, seer. Okay. So it is first, all the suspense is there, right? It's a dark night. There's a suspense here. The kids are scared. What is happening? The tone only changes. And suddenly everyone is relieved and look at his powers. I can see that you have enjoyed this one more time, right, dear? Very good, correct answers. So the scene has turned into comedy because why? One, the character, okay, he is shown entering like some scary creature, monster like, giant like creature, okay. But then towards the tone changes when he hands over the box to Harry, and that opens up to be a birthday cake. So he has come for Harry. However, his character is shown to be very scary, monster like, right? So you see how this is changing, the setting, how the setting is changing. So it is all, it is written first and then it is acted upon. So creative writing, you will be um, creating this kind of scenes. These kind of descriptions will help to build up your character into a comedy like the monster. Yes. So the monster is like a comedy monster, right? So this is the scene from Harry Potter. Got it? Very good. Very good. Yes. So the tone changes when he gives the box to Harry. Well done. Okay, so that was the scene. So we have done the blurb, we've done the extract, we have done the scene. Now let's go for the next. Harry Potter blurb. Okay, this is, you know that Harry Potter is a blurb, it's a series of stories. So let's do this one. Okay, so Harry Potter thinks he's an ordinary boy until he is rescued by a beetle-eyed giant of a man, enrolls at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, learns to play Quidditch, and does battle in a deadly duel. The reason? Harry Potter is a wizard, gets discovered in this story. So you go and pick this novel from the library. So activity is to rewrite the blurb to change the story's genre to science fiction. Hint, you can change the word wizard to alien. I'll show you. This is there. Change it to alien. And now when you read the sentence, see the meaning changes. Okay. So, Harry learns to play Quidditch and does battle in a deadly duel. The reason? Harry Potter is an alien. Okay. So Harry Potter is a alien. When you're going to change this in homework. Okay. This is your homework number 1, where you're going to change it to science fiction. Fine. So for science fictions, I will suggest some more adjectives in your homework when I upload this. And can you tell me if you were the scientist? There has to be a scientist. If there's an alien, there has to be scientists. There could be robots. There can be nerdy friends. There can be a microscope. Different things about it. A science laboratory at your Hogwarts School of Witchcraft. Maybe the name of the school also you can change into science fiction. Okay, got it? Good ideas? Yes. So I have given you some triggers in order to write these blurb, these 2 sentences only, this, into the science fiction. Okay, got it? So it's a fantasy and you will be able to convert it into science fiction. Great. And this, my dear, is the book cover for your story. Yes, yes, yes. You can include Harry Potter here, maybe or may not be. Or is that Harry Potter? The green one. Alien. Is that? Where is Hogwarts then? I leave it up to you to tell me, not now, in the next class. Okay. So that is your book cover. Please note down your homework and going to one last homework. The classwork, sorry. Done? So in this particular episode, from episode number 1 and 2, we have learned about different types of genres. I want to revise the type of genres while during the last part of this episode. So come on, answer. Okay. And let's see how many of you get the correct answers. Genres, again, I will repeat, are most important part in creative writing. When you read books on genres, on different genres, or your favorite genre also, if you read many books on your favorite genre, will help you build up your creative writing skills. For example, if you only love comedy, I suggest you pick all comedy novels, okay, or one at a time. Or if you like 2, 3 genres, then you can go and pick accordingly. That way, you will build your ideas with genres. So, which word refers to the style or category of fiction? Answer, come on, tell me. No. Okay. True or false? Horrors are designed to make the audience scared. True? Correct. Okay. True or false? Fictional text only have one genre. Correct. It has more than one genres. Okay. Fictional text can have more than one genres as well. Which genre does Captain Underpants fall into? You are right. We did this now, yesterday's class. Correct. It's comedy. Now you'll find your top answer. What was it? Okay. Correct. So the word which refers to the style or category of fiction is genre. Then Harry Potter and the Lord of Rings both belong to which genre? Fantasy. Good job. You get all 5 out of 5 points. Okay. So till here we wind up with this episode, and one last takeaway for today's episode number 2 are these glossary terms. So every class of creative writing, I will be giving you the new vocabulary. Okay. You have to read it. This will add to your vocabulary and build up a rich English. Okay. Audience. So please take a screenshot of this. Different words which you have learned in these 2 classes. Fine. Good. Taken it. Okay. Now, in the next episode, we will be discussing about the homework that is given in this episode. Fine. So come back, and let's do more of this creative writing practice with instrucko. So bye-bye. My name is instrucko Suchan Kamath, and I will see you for the 3rd episode with instrucko. Bye-bye.